Yes, my people, a very good morning to you wherever you are watching me from. You are in Africa, you are in Asia, you are in America, Canada, wherever you are in Europe. Those of you that are in the United Kingdom, I'm grateful. I'm still with you this morning. Look, we are on international break, yet there is so much coming in. There is so much coming in from every angle. And like I started yesterday I went deep into Arsenal and Liverpool. Today, later in the day, I'll also be going to Manchester United and Manchester City. But right now, it's all about daily briefing. Chelsea with one or two mix up. But the focus is going to be on Chelsea with just one or two to mix it up. Then the next video will be fully exclusive Chelsea. But right now, daily briefing. And so I'm going to get one or two other news to mix up with Chelsea news. In the next 7-8 minutes, stay with me because there are exclusives that I'll bring at the later stages of this video. Look, we are only 2 games, 2 straight wins in the Premier League, right? The other win was Carabao Cup. 2 straight wins, and pundits are already saying Chelsea could make the top 4. Football fans and pundits are fickle. A few wins, and the narrative changes. And that's why you should focus on what you are doing and not what others are saying. Am I motivating somebody this morning or this afternoon or this night? Maybe you are just about to go to sleep. This is a motivation to you. A few wins and the narrative changes. And that is why you should focus on what you are doing and not what people are saying. Are you the type that is listening to what others are saying about what you are doing? Listen. Until you begin to win, no one recognizes you. Once you start winning, everyone will start to sing your praises. The focus, as you wake up today, your focus should be on winning the day, winning every battle. Yeah, at least try your best to win that battle. Try and let it be known that you have tried. I am telling you something. Chelsea won only 2 straight wins. The other one, the other one making it third was from the EFL Cup. And now the narrative is already changing. That Chelsea is a contender, a top 4 contender. Few weeks ago, everybody was like, oh, Chelsea is a mid-table team. Do you get it? All right, we'll move on. We move on. There's no issue. Let me bring in this before I go back to Chelsea to end it up. Bukayo Saka has withdrawn from the England squad due to injury. Saka was assessed by the England medical team, and it was decided the player would continue his rehabilitation at his club. So Saka, the England national team, he's withdrawn himself from it and is back due to hamstring injury. Yeah, I just hope that they will not call Raheem Sterling. I just pray. If I were him, even if they call me right now to replace Saka, I wouldn't go. Yeah. But right now, as it stands, Saka is back to Arsenal for rehabilitation. Okay. All right. Chelsea are leading the race for Victor Osimehm and are ready to do crazy things to sign the striker. You are getting it from me again. I just want to whet your appetite again this international break. But it's a fact. We are ready to do anything to sign Victor Osimehm in January. It's as simple as that. Chelsea, the money we are... a few weeks ago, I informed you that we received about £420 million from a new partnership. Yeah, that money, part of it is supposed to be invested into our new stadium we want to build. And also, part of it could be invested into signing of McQueen players. Quality players. And right now what we need, like our gaffer said, we need 3 quality more to add to the squad. We need 3 quality. And number 1 target is a striker. And number 1 target is Victor Osimehm. I have heard many say Victor Osimehm has no Premier League experience. He might struggle in the Premier League. So we should rather go in for Ivan Toney. But I have also noted that there are many players that came into the Premier League and boom. So is it worth taking the risk? You can talk about the amount involved. Yes, 120 million pounds, 150 million pounds, and this is 60, 70 million pounds. But look at the value of what the player is going to deliver. Victor Osimehm has been tried and tested. He is not a player that can be muzzled out from defense. No. No. Chelsea are doing everything possible. Everything possible. And they are going to do everything crazy to get Victor Osimehm in the next window. If it didn't happen in January, it will surely happen next summer. You are taking it from me. Gary Neville. This is what he has to say. Gary Neville, we all know him. He is a Manchester United legend. I was happy for Scott McTominay. The stars I've seen on social media over the last few weeks, that's when it's the classic, a club is falling apart. When you start to have your fan base and media people questioning the work ethic of a kid who has come through the academy. This is what they say. When they like the player can mess up, can do a lot of things, they will still praise him. Just because he scored, we didn't go for Manchester United. Gary never didn't see anything wrong again about him, Scott McTominay. He has never done anything bad again before. Now he's now beginning to classify as a kid who came from the academy. The same McTominay who previous weeks, previous months was not performing. He came in all of a sudden, there was a little magic. He started singing his praise. Who criticizes more than Gary Neville? Tell me, United fans, who criticizes more than Gary Neville? He tried coaching job, he failed woefully. He became a pundit, only to talk. His is only to carry the microphone and talk. Criticize anybody. Criticize coaches. You know, tonight, Manchester United, I'm coming for you guys. I want to hear from the comment section. Chelsea fans, let me know what you think. Write me in that comment section. I don't want to talk much about this. I will come again tonight for Manchester United. Axel Disasi is injured and now withdrawn from the French squad. An issue with his quadriceps versus Burnley. He got this injury when we were playing the game against Burnley. Yeah. So he was withdrawn. He has withdrawn from the French national squad. He was called for the national team, for internationals, but he withdrew himself due to that injury. Axel Disasi. I just pray and hope he gets well before 21st. In fact, he should be fit. He should be fit by 17th, 18th, so that he can train with the squad for the Arsenal game. Arsenal is a target right now. Yes. And we will not leave any stone unturned. All right, let's just take a moment to appreciate Paul Winstanley and Lawrence Stewart and Joe Shields for the scouting and transfers since taking over. You Chelsea fan, I believe you know the people I'm talking about. If you don't know them, then you are not a true blood. But anyway, let me still educate those of you that are new in this channel. This is Salon's blog. Purposely, we started with Chelsea because our blood is Chelsea. But we are now trying to inculcate every other club. Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, we are trying to bring all together now. So that the fan base, we want to be interacting with you guys, all other clubs, right? Now, Paul Winstanley, Lawrence Stewart, and Joe Shields are Chelsea scouting directors. So they were in charge of scouting and buying the players that we bought from last January to this last window. Yeah. So when we are saying we should take some time to appreciate them for the job they've done, because we are seeing some of the qualities they bought. In January, they bought Enzo. They bought Modric. They bought Badasheli. They bought Gusto. They bought Madueke. They bought Santos. Bought Fofana. And they bought Slonina. These are the signings they made in January, trying to beef up the squad. But unfortunately, these new players could not head the squad, during the last season. Now, in this summer window, this is what they got. Casado, Palmer, Jackson, Lavia, Nkuku, Leslie, Sanchez, Angelo, Washington, and Petrovic. This summer window, this is the players that they brought in. And if you look at these players, they are the complete squad that we have right now. Only 3 or 4 that are the old members that you can think of. Reece James, Thiago Silva, Raheem Sterling. Yeah, only few, 3 or 4 that are still part of the old squad that we had. And they were able to clear out many players. They were able to summer clear out. Alba is out. Jason Mount, out. Havertz, out. Ziyech, out. Pulisic, out. Koulibaly, out. Kepa, out. Mendy, out. Aspilicueta, out. Kovacic, out. Hall, out. No matter how you slice it, that is absolutely phenomenal business. Complete squad revamp, unsentimental sales, especially Havertz, Kovacic, and Mount. Vastly lower age profile players were bought by these three gentlemen. And they haven't missed from what we can see so far. Madueke is potentially the only one not living up to expectations, but that could still change. All the others that have played look like the real deal. Kopama, Jackson, Gusto, Disasi, and Badasheli look like a complete steal. Enzo and Casado were record fees, but both are world class already and incredibly young. Angelo looking great at Strasbourg. And we haven't even seen Nkuku and Lavia yet, which is insane. Chelsea fans, let me leave you here. I told you today is exclusives, right? Didn't you enjoy this one? I will come your way again in some few hours to come. Look, like the video, share the video, subscribe if you have not yet subscribed, please. And let me hear from you in that comment section. We'll appreciate your comments. And remember to on your notification bell also, so that anytime we upload a new video, you'll be first to be notified. I'll see you when you see me. Shalom and peace.